Next question, how are you feeling?
Good, excited. Another great opportunity ahead of us this week. So doing everything that we can to prepare for our opponent, and we made the corrections from last week, and we're ready to move on.
How disappointing was it that you were having such a good first half there, 9-9 at one point, and think that all of a sudden you have to sit down and watch?
Yeah, it's tough, but I was glad that my teammates were able to pick up the rest of the slack and eventually get the job done. So proud of the guys that were able to step in and play, and definitely provided some experience too. So definitely a good sign.
What did you think of Garrett's performance?
I was happy. I was really happy with how he played, and I'm pretty sure he said something to you guys about us going back to me hosting him on his official at Penn State. So really happy for Garrett. He's taken some big strides this year. So really excited for his future.
When you hit the field on Saturday, were you aware in your own mind that I'm about to have a big day?
I think you go into games, I wouldn't necessarily say expecting success, but you definitely want to have good, I guess, mojo to you and be feeling good. So that was the same, just like I guess every other game that I've played in before. I was happy with the game plan. I felt prepared for what I was going to be given, and overall we were able to execute.
From a health standpoint, do you feel pretty close to 100% right now?
Yeah, I feel good. I think we were doing some things Saturday just to better be safe than sorry, and I'm feeling good. Yeah.
Do you have any restrictions right now in practice, or are you able to do everything?
I'll leave that for Coach Moorhead to say.
So you and Osiris, we talked about it at game one, but you guys seem to really have developed some pretty solid rapport. What does he do that makes him a good receiver?
I think that he's a combination of both a smart football player and obviously a physical specimen. He's very talented, as you guys can see, big, strong, fast, and he knows the game really well. So you put those things together, and you obviously have a chance at being very, very successful. So,
what have you seen from Kansas State so far?
I think it's a team that is going to play hard, fundamentally sound. Definitely going to give us some things that. We've seen, I guess, in the past, some things from our defense in camp, and able to add that with some of the things that they do that's separate from what we've seen before. So I think it presents us a really good challenge, and overall just have to have a really good week and continue to move forward.
We talked to you last week about using 9 different receivers in the first game, and then this past week you and Garrett between you 10 different receivers.
Wow.
And you talk about it's not that you're targeting anybody, but it's more the positions, the matchups.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you see it?
Yeah. I think that just comes down to the coaches putting together a really good game plan, getting everybody involved. It's never a situation where we're thinking. I can't say never, because there's some sort of situations where we want guys in certain matchups, so I don't want to say that, but. It's really about what play fits, I guess, at that time, and I credit the coaching staff. They've done a really good job, at least to this point so far, and I'm just as fired up about this game plan as I have the last 2.
You said something about the game plan there, and you said you felt good about it on Saturday. How much input do you have in the game plan?
I think that not only just me, but the quarterbacks and I mean really everyone has input in what goes in, what goes out. I mean, they ask us what we're comfortable with. Are there plays that we don't like, or things that we want added, things like that. And if we see things on film that we think will be a good addition, it's definitely taken note of. So I'd say that we have a pretty good a voice, I guess you could say, as far as the game plan.
What's it been like to play with Kylan Hill these past 2 weeks after seeing what he's put up?
I guess I go back to what I said during camp about Kylan, and he's living up to that. He's been awesome. He makes my job easier. I've credited the offensive line too. They've paved the way for Kylan and other guys in the run game. So just collectively as an offense, we've been able to do some really good things, and obviously having Kylan back there really helps.
How impressive is it the job that Coach Johnson has done with that offensive line? Because you've got 4 guys that play center now in 2 games.
Yeah. He's done a great job. And I think that overall the offensive line buying in. And being able to not only take coaching but give input to things that they want to do, and I think overall they've done a really good job, and excited to see where they grow to.
You mentioned playing with Kylan. Just as a quarterback, how much does having a guy like that behind you open up the pass game? Obviously played with guys like that, but how much does it help in sort of ease of the sort of pressure as a quarterback and throwing?
Yeah, no, it definitely helps. You know, when offenses, I guess, become one-dimensional, makes it a lot easier to stop. And so, you know, the best offenses, at least, you know, that I've been around, have been, you know, clean, right down the middle, been able to do either. So, you know, if they want to pack the box, we'll, you know, throw the ball around a little bit. You know, if they want to drop 8, we'll hand it off. And doesn't necessarily become a thing about, you know, people getting, I guess, their touches. It's just, you know, whatever we're going to do to win the game. So I think that it definitely gives us, you know, an advantage to be able to do both.
Did you see that at all, whether it was Southern Miss or Louisiana, like stacking the box at all and giving you a little bit more space to throw or anything like that?
You know, there were some opportunities, I guess, where we were able to you know, throw the ball and run the ball. I think that it's been pretty balanced, at least so far. Nobody's committed, I guess, to just, you know, we're going to stop the pass, we're going to make the run beat us. You know, there hasn't really been that. So, you know, but, you know, this week's a new opportunity, so we'll see.